video from the Rookie Gamer. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos, and I truly apologize for that, but I just kind of got busy in life, and you know, I just kind of had more things that I needed to worry about than making videos. But now FS19 has came out. I went ahead, bought the game, and I also went a little overboard and I bought the steering wheel and side panel that FS15 came out with, I do believe it was. So today it's not gonna be a crazy video or anything, but for the very first thing I'm gonna do is it's just kind of gonna show or kind of play around with the save game, kind of see what I like about it, kind of do a few of those things, just because I'm setting up a gameplay for to actually record a video with, and so I figured what better way to do this than to set up a new gameplay and kind of show you guys what I think about it. Now, my driving is not the greatest with the steering wheel. I actually kind of prefer keyboard over the steering wheel, to be honest. Just kind of because of how loose the steering wheel is. I guess I'm not really sure how to explain it. But so first off, I do have quite a few mods into the game already, and as you can tell, we are on the map American Outback. This is just because I'm not a... Well, I should have slowed down for that. I'm not a big fan of the way everything was laid out, and to me, I need to turn around. To me, the default maps just weren't the greatest, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to change it up. You know, not a whole lot of people on YouTube are doing the modded maps yet, so I figured why not. You know, I could jump into the modded map right away. It's only been a couple weeks since the game's been out, so I figured why not. I mean, you know, and I played this game in FS17. In fact, I believe there's a couple videos on my channel about the American Outback. So yeah, I do apologize for the graphics. I know my graphics are not that great. When I built my PC, they actually were pretty good, but FS19 does run on some high graphics anyway. So that's kind of eliminating what I've got. So this shed here is what we're gonna make into the trailer shed. So you know, the cattle trailer or the Wilson trailer here is gonna go in here, as well as the PJ skid steer trailer. Just kind of those. I don't know if this truck, it doesn't quite like this trailer. That's alright. So we're gonna just come on back into the truck here. I'm just gonna... So the only thing I did add was this fuel tank, just because it's more American than the one that was in here. I believe the other ones are over there. I do have a couple other truck mods, however, I like this one the most. Why is my steering so slow? Steering speed back. It was already at 100%. Huh. Well, it just seems really slow. Alright, well, I'll have to figure that out in the next episodes. I think it's a truck, honestly. It's tracks. Now, this this modded map used to be for FS17, so a lot of these dead spaces are where, you know, your cattle and stuff like that were. But now that, you know, FS19, you have to buy those and place them. It's a whole different scenario, so it's a little bit different, but that's alright. We can take care of that. I'm definitely speeding through town here. I'm not too worried about it as I jump out. So yeah. Now, I do have the steering wheel and pedals, and they both work tremendously. Unfortunately, in order to use the pedals, you have to use the steering wheel as well. So I might not use the steering wheel a whole lot, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the John Deere Gator onto the skid steer trailer here. And then I think the forklift is going to stay here for a little bit. Oh, does this not... Well, that's not very cool. How am I supposed to get a vehicle onto there? Oh, okay. So it's actually using the mouse control on that one. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So now this did not come with my game, but I did get a modded one on the websites, like most of us did. So I think I should be able to fit this and that forklift on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should be able to. Because I feel like a forklift's kind of useful at a farm. So I figured we might as well purchase one. I did give myself quite a bit of money just to start this gameplay. So, hop in our F250. It is a 7.3 Power Stroke diesel. So we're just going to do this. Oh yeah, that fits nicely. And then I'm actually just going to park this over to the side. I may have to get a different truck. These ones just don't seem to like it very well. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of weight on the back of this trailer, apparently. So, we're actually going to do quite a bit of skid steer work here. And I need to... Now I do have a bunch of sheds and stuff like that too. Decoration, I don't care about that at all. Okay, now we're gonna go into tool, skid steer, bale spear. This is what we're gonna buy. I just like having all my attachments as brighter items. That way, you can actually find them later on. So basically, we're just gonna load some bales up here. Now the joystick definitely makes this a lot easier, which is what I was hoping for. We're just gonna load some bales up here. I personally like to do square bales, just kind of because of the way the game physics are. I find them to be a little bit easier. Now the steering wheel does work with the skid steers and track loaders. It actually makes it a lot easier. Plus, if you use the gas pedals to control your speed, you definitely don't lose your bales as much, which is good. Because I used to always have that problem. There's our first set of bales. I'm hoping we can fit all 16 bales on. I just went ahead and bought some from the store for now. That way I have some at the farm and we're not stranded for bales yet. Now because of the mods, my game is running at 30 frames per second. It usually, if it was a full default game, I would be running at about 60. It's fluctuating between 60 and 30. So we're not doing too bad so far. Oop. It's definitely not going to be a perfect load by any means, but that's a-okay by me. As long as it is loaded. So, leave a comment below on what you guys think of FS19. And if you don't have it, depending on how well the series goes, I may end up having a copy for giveaway. Just kind of depends. I actually bought the pre-release one on Amazon and came to find out when I got it in the mail on the day that Farm Sim was released that the one I got from Amazon was the CD version. And well, when I built my PC, I didn't build it with a CD-ROM, so So therefore, I tried to give it to one of my friends. Told him not to buy FS19 yet. And then turned out his gaming computer also doesn't have a CD-ROM. So he couldn't use it either. And I mean, it would have been as simple as going to the store and getting a CD-ROM through USB, but oh well. Sometimes it doesn't always work out right, so. So as you can tell, when I load my bales, at least in the game, you know, not in real life, that would be probably a bad situation if you did this in real life. But what I like to do is I'll just drop my first load, just kind of, you know, it doesn't really matter if my second load on the other side get pushed at all, because that way I know that they're centered. So I mean, like for example right here, those bales are not quite in the center, but you know, they're gonna get pushed over slightly, and I try not to worry about that. Just because I always know I can push them farther over if I need to, you know. So what I like about this 24-foot PJ trailer is it's usually a pretty good length, or it's like the perfect length for 16 bales, you know. Now I'm not sure what it would be for round bales. I do want to do a full trailer load of round bales. However, I haven't had the patience to do that. To me, with square bales, I can load them a lot quicker, and I just enjoy loading them. I don't know why it is that way. Now, these two I'm loading from the back, just so I can straighten out my entire load here. So as you can tell, I'm pushing the trailer, but I did straighten them out a little bit. So now all I gotta do is go over here, grab my last stack, now when I ran into him, I kind of messed him up, but that's okay, because now when I put them at the very, very end, I would not recommend doing this in real life. You would definitely want to leave yourself more room. So now we're running into the problem where there's not enough weight in front of the trailer. So now we're going to have to unhook this, let it teeter-totter there. Now I do have a bale loading tutorial on my channel. I believe it's still on anyway. I did it like 2 years ago, something like that. So now that our truck is in front there, we can come back to the skidder, and we'll just ever so slightly push all the bales forward. And you gotta do the upper ones too, because if you don't, they seem to kind of walk away on you. So now we're gonna hop out, And we're gonna start loading these down. Definitely did not need that. So now they're all loaded down. I feel like there's more fasteners. Yeah, there is. So those ones on the back aren't actually fastened down, so we are going to have to be pretty careful with them. But that, my friends, is a load full of bales. Kinda wish there was more fasteners on this one, but that's alright. Now traffic is on. I did leave it on. Ooh, looks like my field is ready to be cut. I don't have a header for that though. Alright, so we'll bring these down to the farm. And I learned last time to go slow over these. Especially right now, because I might lose those last two bales. I had a feeling I should have put those two stacks up top, but I didn't, and this car is not going to care whatsoever. Now they're honking at me. Okay, so now once we get across the road here, our farm will be to the right. So yeah, this is just a little setup video. It's nothing crazy, but you know, if you guys like, you know, the idea of what I'm doing here, we almost lost those bales. If you like the idea of what I'm doing, then definitely go ahead and subscribe, because I will be making more videos in the future. And actually, right after I get finished setting up here, I will be recording the first episode. So there should be 2 videos back to back here. And maybe next episode we will get the other truck that I have. Maybe that one will work a little better with the trailers we've got. So far, I do love everything about FS19. They did recently just put out a patch for the landscaping mode, which is pretty cool. You know, I could take down all these hills if I wanted to, but you know, for where I'm at right now, the game is alright. So I'm excited to have modded maps finally. That's definitely a big accomplishment. So next episode, we're gonna get our combine over here on field 20 right away, because that is definitely ready to be harvested. So we need to get that done soon. And so yeah, so if you guys like what you see, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one.